Good morning. It's Candy with the Art of Planning, and I wanted to present to you maybe a new thought today. What do you think about the art of planning in reverse? This is something that just actually came to me, and I wanted to share it with you today and see what you thought. Maybe if it is something that you could grab onto and use right now, kind of in what we're going through. And speaking of that, I hope all of you are staying very well and you're not going too stir crazy. So, but maybe it's time to run and get those planners, and let's see if this is an idea or a thought that you can use. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. In this video, we're going to explore just a little bit. We're going to explore maybe a different way to think about using your planner. I don't know about you, but my planner was seeing an awful lot of white space that I wasn't liking very much. And maybe whenever we explore that, if you were having a lot of white space in your planner, maybe we can get back to using it a little bit more. Maybe you were rocking and rolling along just fine, but I was not. And I lived by my planner for so many years that I was kind of a little lost about a lot of things. And then maybe whenever we can think about the planner differently, when we can get back to using it, that will also, if it affects you like it's affected me, it will give you a feeling of being much more accomplished, much more accomplished about what you are achieving, because you know what? You are achieving things. We're just achieving them in a whole lot different way than we were before. So, white space to me meant nothing. It meant I was doing nothing. I was getting nowhere. There was nothing going on, and I was feeling like that, and that was not a good feeling. I have things pinned together so I can show you. But before that, here's what was going on. I mean, it was a whole lot of nothing going on. So, this literally is a thought that just hit me. So, if you've watched or listened to any YouTube things that have hit on this idea, then good for you, and maybe you're already doing it. I have not heard this idea, so we'll just go over it real quickly and maybe you can put it to use, okay? So, that's what we're going to be doing. And so maybe you are doing okay. How are you doing on your planning? What does your planner look like? And why does it look like that? Normally, at this time of year, guys, I think planners are filled with soccer games, with t-ball games, with dance recitals, with prom meetings, with proms, with graduation or graduation meetings. For me, my planner has hair appointments in it, nails and pedis. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to be doing about hair in not too long. That's going to be a really big thing for me. It's going to be filled with vacations, in a month, a couple of months. I don't know about that either. So, and that's okay. We can handle it. It's not a big deal. We can handle changes, but our planners are normally filled with all sorts of stuff that are going on. Our planners are not filled with all sorts of stuff going on. My planner's not filled with all sorts of stuff. I have April pages, I have May pages, I have June pages, and they're not filled with a whole lot of stuff. Again, that's okay. But again, to me, that indicates that I'm not accomplishing much. So, it shouldn't make us feel bad. It kind of makes me feel bad. I don't know if it translates like that to you. I don't like an empty planner. So, literally, like I said, this hit me a day or two ago. How about if we take our planner and we work in reverse? Which, yeah, that's not planning, but we're not doing things like we've been used to doing them for a while. So, what I thought was, how about if we take our planner and we use it in reverse? And instead of having a lot of things planned, which I don't think a lot of us do, we take it and use it as a document to put down what we have done during the day so we can see what we have accomplished. Literally, I don't plan a lot of things out during the day. However, I do achieve a lot of things during the day. It's just that they're not necessarily planned. They're much more fly by the seat of the pants because they're things at home, they're things out here in the studio. They're just a lot more spontaneous. How is that? So, okay, I just wanted to show you a couple things. Here's Wednesday, which I'm working on. Yeah, don't have a lot of stuff going on planned, but this morning I got up and I did things on the computer / house, paid bills, checked a lot of things that I needed to check, got some things accomplished on the computer, and then I got out here at the studio, needed to do YouTube, and then I will at the studio during the day accomplish some organization, and I'll do some creative things. Now, I'm going to get this video taken care of first, so after I film it, I'll go download it, I'll do all that stuff, and then I'll probably go inside and do some things and come back here and do the organize and create. So the day's going to be split up like that. So I'll go back and forth at doing some things. I will document that later because I want to see what I have accomplished, when, where, and how. Okay, so I'm going to flip back to yesterday, which is really whenever I kind of started doing this. So here's what I accomplished yesterday. Not that you need to know that. I'm just telling you so you kind of see how it worked for me when I did document that. Cleaned hairbrushes. Oh my goodness. I hate to admit to you how long it's been since I cleaned hairbrushes, but I just, when I was doing stuff in the morning in my bathroom, I thought that's something I've wanted to do for a while. I haven't wanted to walk to the other room in the house and grab what I needed to do that, but it just hit me spontaneously yesterday, clean the hairbrushes. So, as I was kind of documenting during the day what I was doing, I put it down here with the check mark. I do go ahead and prioritize, and I don't prioritize. I just keep track of them like I did before with the method that we use. So if they have a check mark, they have been achieved. If I didn't quite get them achieved, they have the circular in that I started them, but I didn't get them finished. I worked on some tags in the house. I worked on the accent rugs in the back bedroom and the other one. I started it. I didn't get it finished. I've got major issues with computer. I got to get some programs added. I don't know how to do it. My computer tech is kind of not feeling real well right now. I do need to order a new printer, and I need to work on some other things with my computers. Part of that's going to depend on when my computer tech gets to feeling better. I can't do it. I did make an appointment with a doctor, so I got a lot of things started, not finished. I am at a standstill with my computers. If the thumbnails on my YouTube videos look sucky, they are. Excuse that French. But I can't right now mess with my photos because I won't go into that. But forgive those thumbtacks, the thumbprint. They're awful, awful, awful. So then back to Monday, I just got a few things done. You don't have to have a million things over there. You can spend a lot of time on one thing, but again, you look accomplished. It's not like, oh, the day passed by, I didn't get anything done. Because I've had days where I felt like that. I've had a lot of days. So here's where I planned in reverse. It just showed, Jim and I watched some Easter services on Monday. So that took up some time. I just went back and put them down here so I could remember. We spent a couple hours on the computer doing some things that were important. We got some things accomplished. Sunday, we had the boys all day long. Yeah, that was a big deal. We spent some very important time there. If I hadn't documented it, it would have been like, oh, another day, nothing done. Here's Saturday. Here is a biggie for me. I don't like doing housework. Explanation point. I don't think I'm too good. I don't like doing housework. I'd rather do anything. I have had a housekeeper for years. At one point, it was a matter of I spent my time working and making more money than I would spend on paying a housekeeper. So I could justify having a housekeeper. And I just always justified it for one reason or another. I have always had a housekeeper because of the containment. I have not had one for a while. So when I clean house, you better darn sure guarantee it's going to go down as I spent some time doing that, because I would have rather been doing anything. So this is a lot of time I spent cleaning the house. This is, however, the first time I have noted it in my planner, because I spent a lot of hours there, and that's a biggie to me. Then we did Easter dinner with family. We got the boys then. So yeah, that was a lot of time during that day. And I don't want to have to justify the fact that I put down my housework there. That's just a big deal to me. Shows how I spent some time. On Friday, I spent time out here organizing the studio. I'm going to have to spend a lot of time doing that. And while I am out here in the studio, I also spend time, put this computer on out here. I watch videos. I either watch crafting videos, or I watch some church videos, or I listen to some music or something. I try to use that time in a special way, okay? Now that took us back to Friday, which is all I could remember, because literally it was kind of yesterday that I started doing this. So before then, let me show you. Here is last Thursday, just last Thursday, because I really can't remember back to what I did last Thursday. Pretty sure I accomplished something, but I'm not sure what. Here's last Wednesday. Hope I accomplished something then, but I don't know what it was. Here is last Tuesday. I did something with Old Navy online, had to document that. Last Monday, April the 5th, which is a Sunday. Here's all the rest of the time in April. Yeah, I know I did something, but I don't know what. So that looks like I haven't accomplished much then, doesn't it? And I didn't have anything down specifically to do in April, so there's not much going on there. Here is the month of April, and this is where I normally start planning things. As you guys know, I normally start putting it down here, and then I move it from here onto my day on 2 pages. And because we all started self-quarantining in the middle of March, there was no need to move anything from here to here. At that point, we had already rescheduled doctor appointments, dental appointments, anything else that we knew we needed to move. So I had nothing on the calendar here. So it felt to me like nothing was achieved. Now, if I'm preaching to the choir and you guys already had a system in place where with your planners you were moving forward, you felt good about what you were doing, you could see that you were accomplishing major things, or you felt like you were accomplishing major things. You know, Jim and I are retired. I don't have a set schedule. I don't necessarily need to be doing things, go anywhere, do anything. So that's not something that my schedule would have reflected. But my schedule has always reflected accomplishing something. And I know in a previous video we talked about going in and putting things down that we even needed to accomplish around the house. That wasn't working for me. I'm sorry. That didn't work for me. So I was feeling somewhat disillusioned with accomplishing things. Even though I know I didn't keep track of it. So I could not look at what was happening in my life that was accomplishing anything. So this idea of planning in reverse is really going to work for me. Now, some of you may call that journaling, and that's wonderful. So if that's something that's working for you, that will be great. A lot of people journal in different ways also. So that may not be something that you have in place for you. So if you're a planner girl and you usually plan forward So your planner has looked like mine, a planner girl or a planner guy, okay? And you plan forward, then your planner may have been a little white like mine was. So now you have something that you can do with your planner so that you know what you have been achieving, because I promise you, you have been achieving. You have been accomplishing. You may not feel like you really have, but these are times where I promise you, holding everything together, you've been accomplishing something. Taking care of things that are going on, you have been accomplishing. Just making sure that things keep going from day to day, you have been accomplishing. I would like for you to be good to yourself and write down the smallest little things that you do, because you need to know that you are accomplishing. Even if it's the smallest little things, recognize that for yourself. Pat yourself on the back and know during the day you are making things happen. Recognize them for yourself and treat yourself good about those, and know that you are accomplishing. So in this video, we explored a different way to think about your planner so you can get it back out and use it. Use it differently, the way you can get back to using it. And we explored how you can feel more accomplished about what you are achieving. Stay safe, be good to yourself, and you know what, this isn't going to last forever. Get your planner back out, have fun with it, and I will see you in the next video. Be sure to do the subscribe thing. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate you watching. Take good care of yourself, okay? See you soon. Bye.